Welcome into 24/7 Sports for another commitment reveal as the recruiting trail heats up in the month of July. I am Blair Angulo, recruiting analyst for 24/7 Sports and the host of the 24/7 Sports Football Recruiting Podcast. And joining me today is fast rising defensive back Jeremiah Hughes out of Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas, Nevada. And he has a big reveal to announce with us here as he gets ready to make his college commitment heading into the very important summer, and he could focus on his own high school. But Jeremiah, the day is also special because this is your parents' anniversary. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jeremiah, when you were thinking about making this a moment, not only for you, but also for your family, what went into making this decision on this special day?
It was just a big thing about having everyone be a part of it, like everyone being able to find something amazing about this day. Not only me selecting what college I want to go to, but me being able to do it on their anniversary is amazing. Like just for them to be able to feel like the love from me.
Yeah, we see the finalists there on the table from right to left. We've got Washington, Arkansas, LSU, and Utah. You were able to take some official visits during the month of June and really gathered a lot of information about some of these finalist schools. When you started to think about your decision and when you started to think about coming off the board, what were some key factors?
It was honestly the hometown that they were in. Like if I would be able to go there and build in with the culture, how I would be with the football team, like just meeting the players, the coaches, seeing what kind of relationships I can develop with the coaches, like the corners coach. Because that's a big part of being able for someone that's teaching you your position, you have to be able to build a relationship with them. And that was the most important part to me.
Yeah, our viewers might not know this, but Bishop Gorman players take football pretty serious. And a lot of them come off the board before the season because they do have one thing on their mind. That would be to add a little ring around the finger. For you, how important was it to know where you're going and understand that the process is behind you and you can just focus on finishing your high school career in the right way?
The biggest thing to me is just getting this over with so I can focus on my team because we're trying to win a national championship this year. If I can be there for my team and not worry about recruiting, that's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, Jeremiah Hughes, a big part of what Bishop Gorman does. On the defensive side of the ball, you had a background as a wide receiver as well. I remember that was the first exposure that we had to you. Talk about that adjustment. Talk about that transition from being an offensive player to now being one of the more coveted cornerbacks in the country.
Offense, it was more like just not, I don't know. It wasn't for me, I don't think. I say defense is the best part. Like the best part is being able to talk to people, like communicating with your teammates, your linebackers, your safeties. You can't really do that on offense. So it's hard just like to be able to make that switch and be able to be more comfortable on this side of the ball.
Yeah, got some ball skills he can carry over to the defensive side of the ball. Now the moment is here, Jeremiah. The stage is yours. Let us know where you're taking your talents.
First off, I'd like to thank God for even blessing me for this talent. I'd like to say happy anniversary to both my parents. I thank all my coaches that's come with me, Coach D, Coach E, that started me off, for even making me believe that I can play football. Coach Steph, Coach Van, for even giving me the confidence to believe that I can really do this. I'd like to thank all the Gators camps, to all the Cowboys camps, big and strong. I'd like to thank Coach Otis, Coach Phil, Coach Va, Coach, everybody at Game Changers, because they build me as a player. They make me who I am. They take care of my body. They help me right. And with that being said, I like to take my talents to Louisiana State University.
The LSU Tigers go into the state of Nevada, pick up fast rising cornerback Jeremiah Hughes. Jeremiah, when it came down to it, what made LSU the choice for you?
It's DBU. It's the biggest stage you want to play on. If you're really a guy, that's where you go to play. You go against the best players. You go against the best players every week, every practice. It's just how to get better and make that transition to the NFL.
You took your official visit to Baton Rouge last month. When you walked around campus, when you got a feel for the facilities and that program, what was it like to get an understanding of what Coach Brian Kelly is building there once he arrives?
It was amazing to see. Like, it's not just all around football. They make you better men. They make you better students all the way around. It's just LSU's just like perfect opportunity for a kid who wants to be able to like succeed in life. It's the easiest access.
Yeah, we touched on your skill set a little bit. Very rangy defensive back, can cover downfield, has some speed, and I mentioned earlier has some of the ball skills from his early days as a wide receiver. When you think about the fit stylistically and how they see you fitting into that defense, what do you envision for yourself in 3-4 years?
Just being that Patrick P, that Derek Stingley that they have, just being adding that extra legacy to LSU and to be able to be one of the greats in the NFL.
Your defensive back group there at Bishop Gorman, you got Cody DeCambra headed to Oregon. You got Justin Rhett headed to Georgia. What's the smack talk been like now that they know where you're going about, potentially meeting down the road in college?
Yeah, all I tell Justin, we're gonna beat them up and down the road if we play them. And Cody, me and Cody good about it. We don't talk too much about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Obviously, you guys have a ton of talent in that defensive backfield. And the last question for me, when you told Coach Brian Kelly, when you told that staff, what was their reaction? Because it seems like right now LSU is picking some momentum following the official visits in June. I think you're the fifth commitment now in the last week.
They were just excited for me to be a part of the program because they like the type of player I am, but they also like the type of person. And I feel like that's just the best. That's the most important part, to be able to build that relationship with Coach Kelly, Coach Steeples, Coach House, all the coaches that's there.
Yeah, I know we've got a lot of LSU viewers tuning in. Where can they follow you on social media to get a sneak peek of what they're going to get in Baton Rouge in a few years?
The Instagram, BOTW Smooth.
All right, very smooth. Jeremiah Hughes making his parents proud on their 15th wedding anniversary. Congratulations to the Hughes family. And Jeremiah, we can't wait to see you in college.
Thank you.
All right, that is Jeremiah Hughes committing to LSU Tigers. I am Blair Angulo. Thank you so much for tuning in to 24/7 Sports.
Thank you, Blair.
Thank you, Blair.